Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Let's Play The Witcher 3. This is RK Craig here, along with Geralt. On today's agenda, we're going to be doing, first off, the A Knight's Tale. We'll see how long this quest takes to do and what we'll get into after that. I think we got some updates that we'll be able to look for Corvo Bianco if we wish, or if we just go on and take another Witcher contract, or what it is we may end up else doing. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and speak with the woodcutter over here, see what's going on. I like this quest a great deal. It's a good one. Has a few different outcomes you can get. Some are dark, some are well, hey, we'll see.
Gods be bum poked. You must hang on, milady.
We'll discuss the different outcomes to it. Maybe as we get close to the end, or
Stay
as we go
with
along.
me a bit longer, Lady Daphne.
All right, bud. What's going on, man?
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
You believe the tale? I mean, aren't you a little too old, perhaps? But I don't know. In these lands in which Geralt lives, like, it should be too astounding to him that these kind of fairy tales sometimes are true. And but yep, the guy takes him to heart. I guess Geralt's gonna ask him about that.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe, either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
All right, well, the tree's a cursed growing. Huh? What makes you say so?
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Moholt, to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynxcrag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You talking bet. Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
And so you're fond of fairy tales. Why is that?
Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise even if I wished to.
No, I get that. I mean, so yeah, these are fables, stories that he's been told since he was a young lad, and took him to heart. And oftentimes in those fables and tales, there can be really important life lessons within them. So he believes that. That's all right. Let me examine the tree.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
I know. I'm an expert at this, man. I'm
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves.
Indeed you do, girl.
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. On the bark. Resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Blood. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain. was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
All right, Jacob.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
No, indeed you did. As is tradition for Geralt, he does like to negotiate. We're gonna be pretty lenient. This guy, is just a laborer. He's not obviously not wealthy.
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
Indeed, that's why we're gonna be fair. How's 210 sound?
Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
All right, man. I'm willing to look into this.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
All right. Well, for one of the outcomes, you are gonna want to take a look at the book, for sure. As per usual, pause the video if you'd like to read through it. The important little passage there is that part about where it says, "And only an act of humility could break her icy heart." That's a important little tidbit in there. I'm gonna pause the video real quick while I'm gonna change up a little bit of Geralt's gear. One sec. Okay, I just changed up his pants and his boots, but yeah. Okay, so now it's time to make our way to where exactly? I think that's a place that we kind of helped liberate when we were doing some of the work for the Wine Wars. Did I mark it permanently? Yeah. Okay. This reminds me a tiny thing, but not. There's a song from a Mexican rock band called En el Muelle de San Blas. It's a fantastic song. Absolutely. Even if you don't understand Spanish, I do recommend it to you. En el Muelle de San Blas. A woman who falls in love with the dude. He ends up leaving, sailing off, and she goes and waits out on the pier every day, hoping for his return, longing for his return. And of course, he never comes back. And as the years go by, the time goes by, people just start calling her the crazy lady on the pier of San Blas. Same type of thing, though. We're just waiting and hoping for that love to return. They don't. He didn't turn into a tree, but still reminds me of it. But yeah, I highly recommend the song. It's like I say, even if you don't understand Spanish, it's a terrific song. My group called Mana, and they have great music. One of my favorite Spanish music group.
Well, why not? Used to tell the rich how to spend their coin.
Now, before we head up, Sorry, Wolfies. We've talked about before in Let's Play. Geralt sometimes has what is equivalent to the Force in Star Wars. His Witcher senses sometimes draw him to places and things that he doesn't quite understand himself why just yet. Felt like you needed to come to this cave.
Ugly bastard.
And for that outcome we're gonna get, you'll want to do the things in the order I'm doing them in. I don't fully want to give away just yet what how that's going to play out. I'll leave it for you guys to watch and see how it plays out. But I think for people to typically get what they see as the best ending, they go about the way where, as we said, and it is pretty good. I do like it where the one where Geralt, he's doing, can't get him to just flash his fire. He keeps just doing that one. Fire, Geralt. There you go. That's what I was wanting him to do. But the one where Geralt humbles himself before the witch, he bows before her and she asks for a lock of his hair, which definitely Geralt questions, like, do I really want to do this? And no bad consequences come of it within it, and she gives her word, basically saying that just using it to make herself invisible to Geralt so he can't find her. She gives her word that that's the case. Now, it may be, but within this game there are no bad consequences. Who knows within The Witcher 4, but let's go ahead and look here.
Skeleton, bits of some old armor. Wonder who it was. Must have paid a small fortune for this armor. Didn't save him from death, though.
Yep, you'll want to collect the bones. It's a very important part here. Is that it for down in here? Bit more there. Yep. But I mean, you can also force the witch to help you, which can lead to and she will help you, but uh, she will, of course, do so begrudgingly, and there'll be consequences to doing that. She does free Daphne from the tree, but Daphne's spirit can be angry, and it transfers to the dog, and the dog ends up killing the woodcutter. So she stayed true to her word in helping, but if you force her, you have to fight her first, defeat her, and then basically force her to do that. Oh, you know what? I want to go down just a little bit though, because she has her, yeah, her mountain lions or panthers or something, some type of wild cats that she has them under control, and they aren't messing with Geralt either. Come up normal way here. They're along here somewhere. Or are they not? Because I've come this path. I heard.
Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Panther. Yeah. It. Well, I think it will be making a visit up in here as we're speaking with her. Beautiful area, man.
A hut. The witches.
Oh, let me save. Okay. Get anything to comment about anything else out here?
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around.
You'll wanna check there on the wall last, because that's what gets to the cutscene.
Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. The art of body transformation. Liber Yvonis. Conclave of Mages banned this tome. Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting. Bones ground into dust.
Yeah, I think we're good and ready. Oh no, a little bit more over here.
Wormwood. Sulfur. Wart. Scents fresh.
Okay.
A wall of spell enhancements. Or trophies.
We'll go ahead and examine the things. Examine the arrow.
Arrow. Broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer.
Examine the branch.
Branch off a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest. Or a bad one.
Go ahead and examine the doll.
Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
You don't have to do any of those. That's I just want to get that dialogue, but because this is the important piece, of course. Examine the handkerchief.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've guessed from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Hello, kitty.
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Lynx Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
Now, you do want to ask her about Sir Gareth. What happened to him?
The Lady's Knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
Now, if you, this is what we are going to do. We're going to lift the curse ourselves, and Geralt's going to be able to do it because, well, he's going to figure it out. got the bones. He's got the kerchief. He's spoken to her about the. We have to light the pyres, I think, in a certain order. Um, you can, let's say, force her, or you can humble yourself and agree to give her your lock of your hair and you bow before her. But like I say, if you don't have the bones and you didn't ask her about Gareth and you try to lift it yourself, Gareth won't be able to do it. And so Daphne will turn into a wraith. I can lift the curse myself.
I'll handle the curse myself, without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
Adieu. And so says she, but who knows, huh? Witcher 4. We didn't give her a lock of hair, maybe we will meet her. Yeah. Okay, so now we gotta make our way back. Anything else about here? Nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and mark it on the map though. Off yonder. Alright. Alright, girl. Put on them running shoes, bud. See if you can get this done right. This is so much the embodiment of CD Projekt Red and how great they are with their. This is just a minor little side quest here. Witcher's contract that like that sticks with you, man. I love that so much about them that they make such terrific little stories.
Tough indeed.
And yeah, this was a little town, one of them we freed up. I don't know if there's anything really we can do here in this town. I don't think it, like, does it have any type of shop even? Oh, it does have an inn, so it might be someone that I'll be playing cards with here eventually. So far, I've been on a win streak playing them cards. I do wonder though, like, if I if I were to lose, like, how many times would I keep playing to keep that on camera? Cause like, I don't want to give you guys for you guys in content, and me having to play a bunch in a row would be no fun. But hopefully, I just continue with my win streak. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty messed up ending though. Where the dog kills him. Where you forced her to help, and Spirit takes over the dog, kills him, and then you have to fight and kill the dog. It's pretty messed. Okay, we gotta go to the tree itself. No one else. Let's talk to Jake. Okay. Working on that pipe, I see.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
Yeah, she wasn't. And in both cases where you've humbled yourself, and in here, she behaved herself honorably. And it would seem, at least even in the one that you humbled yourself, as I say, she gives her word, whether she's true to that or not. Maybe we won't know till Witcher 4, but within the Witcher 1 or Witcher 3 here, we don't get any bad results from giving her your lock of hair, which isn't nearly as bad as you might have thought.
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But
That's
I
not
know
true.
some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
Well, I think I know how to lift the curse and free Daphne.
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much
Yep.
of it.
Get
Chop
to
as
it.
much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
Was there a difference between a kerchief and a handkerchief? Like they keep calling this a kerchief, but handkerchief smaller, fit in your hand. These are larger. I don't know.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
Yep.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word.
Oh, got myself on fire. That can't be a good sign.
From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silence sighs.
It's just the penance girls having to pay, I guess. He's lighting himself on fire while doing this. This is part of the ritual.
From the west peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
I mean, there is a certain part of you that would want her to be at rest and to believe this. Be tormented by it, but I think truth matters. He wasn't faithful in the end, and he unfortunately suffered because of it. But he deserves to know, though. That truth matters. But no, he did not.
Gareth broke his vow, failed to stay faithful.
Man is built of mud and filth, milady, and is like to blunder. We all are.
How cruel is the world to render conferring one's love so hard.
But what would the world be without love?
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me. For standing vigil at my feet.
Be at rest, Daphne.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her. But I guess it was not to be.
I don't. to say that there are no happily ever afters in life. That it's not common, unfortunately, but it does happen. There, people are fortunate enough to find true love, to form families, and to have their happily ever afters. It does happen. Just unfortunately not as common as we'd like and as we'd hope. But and so I'm not going to pass it on to them. We did what we could, though.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
You're a good guy, Jacob. Just, you tried your best. Bump me into the fire, man. I did the best I could.
Right lucky thing you showed up.
Yeah. Just wish things could turn out better. Could have been revived. That would have been fantastic. At least her spirit can now be at rest. Good stuff, man. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. All right. As soon as that's done, I'll take a look and see what we're gonna do. Kind of thinking. I have a quest in mind. Not 100% sure where the person's at. I have a vague idea. We'll go from here. Uh, well, pardon me, sir. We'll go till it's a more decent hour, I guess.
A smashing place we have.
Nice tune.
Wine by the barrel.
I don't hear any tune.
Around here, it's wine,
Gerald's got that
wine, and more.
magnificent. Now I'm hearing a tune. The
Take
score
good
playing,
care
but
of yourself.
Gerald was having his Witcher hearing kick in there. He's hearing music off in the distance somewhere. Okay. See if I can recognize area to see. Find the quest that I'm thinking of. It's near the water where I'm like go to. I always look into the painting one, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Have we got that one yet? I don't see the guy around.
It's thin scrapings around here. At least the weather.
Okay, I think head to that side of town. I say I don't know if we acquired this quest or not. But we ran past the lady as she was hollering at us. I said we'd do it later, so are we now facing the right direction? Now to our
Boars. Boars everywhere.
went. Kearney is. Yeah.
Where are your manners? Never you are.
Pardon me. Sorry, coming through. What we got here?
Truly, to send a witcher against the beast.
Oh, Lord.
It's as if one sought to
Yeah,
keep
we'll
the
see.
clap
Be
of
seeing about this
Christ.
equipped out during the Gwent tournament. Well, if I don't find her here very soon, I will pause the video until I do, and then pause it until I find her. I don't remember the name of the quest to go looking for it. I think we're close.
I say, is that Garrett?
Oh.
Garrett of Rivia? Sir! Come to me, please! Approach!
Yep. That's the one. Okay, let me guess there. They changed her look from, as I said, I didn't play the game when it first released, so I think this is how I've always seen her, but at some point she did look different.
My eyes were not deceived, yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Mm-hmm. Me, south in all my fame.
Ah, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
Ah, you see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
This Grotor, that's how it's pronounced. You know anything about it?
This Gretore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes, from which it prowls when hungry. By night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Nocturnal, long prehensile arms, intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap, but he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
Is he a Leshen of some kind? I can't remember for sure, but alright, well, let's talk my reward.
Rarely my wont to turn down a damsel in distress, even less so when there's a prize involved.
Ah, naturally. Why, you, sir, are no knight-errant, but a guildsman, an expert. How much would you need?
How's 650 sound?
Yes, that amount I am prepared to pay.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go look into it right now.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well-founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
I think. Well, I didn't catch what Geralt said in how he named the hills that they're in. I'm curious, is that in the direction of that very large mountain that I wonder if it's got a name to it? Then no, that's not in that direction. Got rainy and nasty out, I see though. Pardon me, coming through. I think, and I'm not sure on this, but that you can, alright girl, hop into the waters. That you can go into the cave without first finding the knight and speaking to him. I think, but we will look for the knight first. This quest is fine as well. It's not. I don't think as good as a Night's Tale, but it's fine. I like it. And kind of feel for the guy a bit. 'Cause he's pretty much dragging his feet here, not really wanting to get married. I think. I don't know if this is leading us to him or if it's leading us to the cave. I know he's nearby. Cave. Save. We may be looking to do the tourney here soon. That's one of my favorite quests in this entire game. It's fantastic. Um, just can't be that. Yeah. Go. Sir Knight.
Oh, you scared me half to death, Drifter. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak!
Name's Geralt. No crest, no motto, no plumed helmet even. I'm a witcher. Francois Legoff, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See, you've been gone a while, so you've got her worried.
Well, indeed, for Grotore is a most fearsome beast. I must prepare properly for battle.
By napping outside the cave for a fortnight?
I have tarried a bit, true, but the delay is done. My word I gave, thus the beast shall die.
Maybe I can help you with this, eh?
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
Yep, he's enthusiastic about this one, ain't he? Yep, feet as cold as ice indeed. Alright. I don't want him running off on his own, though, and get himself killed. I don't know if he actually can get killed, but yeah, he's got his health thing there, so yeah, we better hurry the hell up. He's ready to go. Wait up, dude. Slow down, man.
Strange. No sign of Grotore.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around.
Yeah, dude, I know why you're dragging your feet here, but this beast, he's taking care of it as well, though.
Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden. Bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. An infant. About a year, maybe.
They speak the truth about the villages.
So,
consumes babes.
yep, that's why we're gonna do this. Huh. It needs to be done.
Various sundries, some tools. Purgatory must have taken them from its victims.
What are sundries? I better look that word up. I'm familiar with it. Wow, cradle.
Cradle filled with children's shoes. Doubt I've ever seen a collection this grotesque.
Got light on fire maybe, or I don't know.
Something on the other side. Can't hope to get through. Neither sword nor sign will cut this. Clear as day now. Spriggan, gotta be. Seems to be
Spriggan.
off somewhere, probably feeding. Need to lure it.
Very well. To work then. Gods, thy will be done.
Alright, let's see if we can find it. Holy crap, I've got a lot that I haven't updated on, so. I'll just do it this way. Didn't realize I hadn't clicked through this in that long. I don't so many with the asterisk on them. Is he gonna be a relic? Is that what he was? That'd be my guess. There we go. Yep. And go ahead and continue to clear the bestiary though. Okay. We're good and ready. I didn't see what I never remember to use bombs, man. Igni. Okay. Okay, so we gotta light some plants on fire. Well, again, I don't know why. Sometimes he cooperates and just does that. Other times he doesn't. I'm not sure why.
Burning bright and warm. Decided to say hello, have you?
Got him. And our friend survived, so excellent.
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
Why not choose a less fearsome beast?
Why the challenge? Couldn't have gone after something less formidable? A werebub, for instance?
Why? For For the beast must match in ferocity the very ardor of my affection, and
Mm-hmm.
You're blushing, Sir Knight.
Yeah.
oh, it's my betrothed. The thing is, she champs at the bit to get married when we've not known one another but 2 years.
2
So
years.
I vowed to slay Grottori. Thought it would buy me time to battle such a beast. Why, it could take months.
Mm-hmm. Especially at the rate you were going.
2 years is a pretty decent for a courtship, man, to know whether you're matched well for marriage or not. So time to head back to Beauclair.
High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, oh, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed. The world awaits. To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Mm. Well, as far as that, yeah, take the damned head. Go ahead. I mean, I don't care about the trophy itself or not. So go ahead.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
I think he needs to be honest with
You're blind
the
to
lady.
my predicament. Once I return, I will have no recourse. She'll track me to the nearest shrine while...
Shut up and listen.
Yep.
Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters, which is work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Want to prove your valor? Go back to your betrothed and be honest. Tell
That's
her
right.
you're not ready to marry.
Yep.
You do not mince words, master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny.
Of course it is.
I
Of course there
survived
is.
with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
Yep. Again, truth matters, and you need to be honest with yourself and honest with her. So, yeah, that's definitely the better path here. I'm gonna have to pause the video. I gotta go take care of something real quick. Okay, so with that, we're back. Let's go. Let's see ya. Anything else we can find in here? Yeah, that kind of situation, it's just you're gonna have to be truthful, man. It's like you want to get married, you gotta say. Not fair to her, it's not fair to you. Like you gotta, as they say, shit or get off the can type of situation. Everything. If there's anywhere else we could really get to in here. If there's anything else to get. If there is, then oh well. There's to the left. Okay, that's our home in Corvo Bianco being updated. Okay, make our way back into town. We're not going to run the whole way back for that. one. That's what quest is this? Oh no, see, it's jumped to a different quest. For whatever reason. Crap, and I didn't remember where that place was where the lady was at. I think it was somewhere down in this area, maybe. Not sure. I'm pretty sure we need to speak with the lady. Oh yeah, that's one of the. That might be the rap battle that we'll have. Be a part of our fighting or being a champ. I'll pause the video while I look for the quest real quick. Okay, yeah, we did get. I didn't move. I just looked in it. It is still in our journal, of course, and he's right there behind us. But why it switched off of that quest to the other one, I don't know. But anyway, let's speak with his betrothed here.
Got good news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time.
What a coward.
Prenuptial teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morn. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
This is difficult because we told him what he needs to do. He should have manned up and done it. Is it our place now to step in on this? Like, obviously she's happy as could be, but he is not. So this is going to lead to heartache for both. Is that our place to say so? To rain on her parade. Like, I don't fully remember the outcome of that doing this, but to me this seems like the honorable thing to do and the thing of good conscience to do. And she could curse us out and tell us to go to hell, but we should be honest about what we've seen and what we know here. So I'm not sure that's such a great idea.
Not sure these nuptials are a great idea.
What? I beg your pardon?
Young Master Legoff. Well, he wasn't exactly raring to get hitched. Seems to me you two should
Well, I never. The nerve! Not another word. Take your coin and leave us be.
Yep, so be it. But in good conscience, I think that is the right thing to do. It sucks, of course, like I say, she's not going to hear it. She can tell us to screw up. You don't know him, right? But and who knows? Maybe somehow or another it ends up working out. They've been in a relationship for 2 years, so he's just dragging his feet to finalize it into a marriage. I mean, I still think in good conscience, yeah. Well, she'll probably tell us to go to hell again.
My slippers, écru, court shoes with a moderately raised heel, and a ribbon.
She's just lost in the thought of getting married. You know, understandable. That's what she wants. That's what she's dreaming of. Him, not so much. But anyway, let's go ahead and get a save. Thinking if I should get involved with this here and now.
Witcher, surely you've techniques you'd care to test and demonstrate. Do you wish to jump in?
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
Mancomb, huh? Mancomb, yeah, that's an odd name.
Mancomb? First I've ever encountered that name.
One should never judge an opponent by his name. Master Mancomb is a saddler, though a valiant one at that. His blows are as fierce as his riposts are sharp.
All right, count me in, sign me up. See how this goes. That's a good amount of money.
Fine, let's start.
I don't recall all the answers here, but we'll see how we do.
Like a carnival rat.
I'll pick them
Let's
fast
get
enough.
on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around. Not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Oh, I thought for some reason I thought they were what do you call it, timed. Maybe some are, but I'm gonna guess it's this because that sound, of course, rhymes with hound. So yeah, how pathetic and stupid you sound. Although I am tempted with the your mama joke, but nah.
Your taunts? I've heard dogs retch things more profound. Hear how pathetic and stupid you sound.
Well, how then is this for a clever tongue twister? You're a bum-botching, blackened, bile-filled blister.
Keep being able to drop the your mama. And again, with the think you're confused. That sounds a lot like your sister. So rhymes with blister.
Think you're confused? That sounds more like your sister. I'm immune to disease, but even I'd die if I kissed her.
You aren't worthy to empty my sister's bedpan. You mange-ridden mutant, not even a man.
Well, it began rhymes with man. So
Should have quit before we began. Gonna make you wish you'd turned tail and ran.
Why, you bad... I've got to admit, you know how to roast a man. You win.
Mean we're not gonna fight?
Why? I told you, you've won.
The Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
You out-tongued me, but only because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
Right,
Yeah.
sure.
Carol got engaged in a rap battle, not even realizing he was in a rap battle.
2 more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from Mountebank Alley, while Colossus fights in the largest courtyard in San Sebastian.
Yeah, we'll be getting into that, doing that some more. But I thought that, I think they probably should have been timed because a rap battle, you got to be quick on your feet, and not that I've ever taken place in one. But when I've watched, of course, you know, the freestyle rap, you got to be able to be fast on your feet.
None's ever out-bantered me. I'm a good talker, fellow, and that's that.
And that's
Like it here.
all right. Good stuff. So, glad we got to win our first fight here. I think the guy that's in San Sebastian, I think they called it. I think that's the one where the challenge will be just to get land blocked as he punches. You have to do it like three to 5 times, somewhere in that range. So yeah, we taking care of that. The other one, I think's a lady, but she's rather large, and it seems like I've heard people say it's an homage to some. As I've said before in previous episodes, I've never watched Game of Thrones, but I understand that it's somehow an homage to that character or maybe situation. I'm not sure. It's something within Game of Thrones, but we'll be getting there when we get there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to continue following here in Geralt's Journey through The Witcher 3 and through Blood and Wine. I'm having so much fun, man, doing this. Like I want to keep going, but I try to keep these within an hour range. When it warrants to go longer, I'll go longer. But yeah, so that's what we got going. Yeah, here today was a good one. Doing well, taking care. I really like the Knight's Tale. That's a fantastic one, and I'm real happy with the outcome we did. Geralt didn't have to put himself before a witch. Anyway, I'll catch you guys all around in the next one. I upload these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I hope to catch you in the next. I'll see y'all around. Later.